Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Lady Day and this is the Healing Butterfly. This particular reading is the WTF love reading, but I'm going to, maybe that's a better view for you all, but I'm going to start each video this week with just a little bit of cleansing energy. This is the crown chakra singing bowl, so I hope that it does give you some insight and intuition. Okay. So now that we've cleansed your energy, and we hope we have divinely guided, well, we know we have divinely guided messages, but let's get into it. So let's start with what the overall theme of this reading. I want to say theme, but I kind of want to say what the topic of discussion is going to be. So I don't know if there's a certain topic that you want to address, or there's a certain topic somebody wants to address with you. All right, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, water signs. May I have something just said 5 cards, but we'll see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. And, yep, there goes 5. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. So bottom of the deck, we have the Servant. Okay. And then let's see what cards came out for you. We have the Scholar. We have the Priest. We have the Thief. I think I had this. We have the Haughtiness. And then we have the Gift. And so I'm going to keep it real. Under the Servant is melancholy and falseness. Right. Okay. Thank you. And size below that. So I got to be honest. This is the same kind of reading or storyline that I got the other week, where there's someone who is very wise. You know, and I feel like this is your person. The Scholar is your person. There's someone who's very wise, who has done a lot of studying, maybe, you know, read a lot of books, just has a lot of intellect. And someone just said, but where's the common sense? So I don't know what that means, but someone just said, where's the common sense? But someone is scholarly. You know, they have a lot of intellect, a lot of data. But there's someone who, the Priest energy to me is taking on someone who is like, who's looked at as, I don't know if they're looked at as a savior, because I don't. Maybe people do look at this person as a savior. I'm sorry, because Spirit is saying no, say that. So maybe people look at this person because they have a lot of religious beliefs. They know how to quote scriptures and things like that. And I feel like this person is the person that I feel like is the thief, if that makes any sense. You are the gift. You are the haughtiness. You are, like, this is how this person sees you. Very just gorgeous. Like, have you ever really seen when they do open all their feathers open, the peacocks, when they really open their feathers? That's gorgeous. It's like you are the gift. You're being looked at as the gift. You're being looked at. Maybe some people do feel like you're uppity or arrogant at times, but I think that's just how you are. I think that's your someone just said, and at 3, 2, 1, your aura, your vibe. It's just who you are at heart. That you're very attractive. But there's someone else in the background who I feel like feels like a servant in this situation, the falseness and the melancholy, and then we also have the sigh as well. There's someone who looks at this situation from the outside. So what I'm feeling here is that there's just a lot going on with your person. There's a person that's very close to them who I feel like is like a thief type. And also look at how this Priest is looking at this Scholar, the way that I see it. It's like they're always looking over your person's shoulder. Like, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you living by our creed and things like that? And I just feel like there's a disconnect. But your person sees you as someone who is a gift, someone who is very attractive. But I got to be honest, someone feels like they need to either come in and steal your person back or something to that nature. Maybe they have already done that, okay? But there is a servant energy. So maybe this Priest person has one or multiple people who kind of look at all of you like, damn, I wish I could be a part of that, which is adding additional chaos, okay? So let me back it up real quick and then we'll get into the tarot. Your person, I feel like, is the Scholar, very, very wise, very intellect, very wise and very intelligent. Sorry, thank you, Spirit. But there's someone who has religious beliefs or factors or connections to your person. And this person, I feel like, is a thief. Somebody just said a joy thief. So even if they're not stealing physical things, they could be stealing, like I said, their their joy of life, whatever that may be. Like they make a decision and they always have something to say, like, well, that doesn't align with what God has in the Bible or something like that. They still look at you as the gift, even though some of the community looks at you as kind of arrogant. But then there's this servant. There might be multiple, because normally if you have one maid, you have multiple maids, right? Normally, especially in a big old house. So I feel like there's multiple people who are false, who do. Who don't really enjoy this priest person either, because I have the melancholy on the side. It's like, here this person is again in someone else's damn relationship or in someone else's damn, life and situation. So that's what I have there. But yeah, whoever the other community people are, they feel just as dragged on and dragged around by that priest energy. Again, this is the person who's always like, well, you know how us Christians do. We need to stick together and blah, 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 blah. Like something like that. But that priest has come out a couple times, and I want to say it's come out primarily for the water sign. So I don't know who's being looked at. And maybe someone is a priest. Maybe someone is a part of a church, and that's why people take what they have to say into high regard. But I have to be honest, this person just seems like a joy thief. And maybe because they're not happy in their own life. Someone just said they're not happy in their own life. So maybe they're connected to someone. They might be married to someone or just in a situation that they might not be happy with. Okay. So let's get into the tarot. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So what is currently going on in their relationship spirit? What's currently going on? Thank you. Wow, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And the whole deck's in the reverse. So maybe, nothing's by coincidence. So it's very rare for me to have my whole deck upside down. So maybe someone is still not seeing this situation from the higher perspective. But currently going on is the Three of Pentacles. What did you miss? Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Wow. We have the death and rebirth. And then we have the Nine of Cups. We'll get into that in a second. What should you do at this time? What should they do at this time with this situation, Spirit? Five of Swords. Yeah. And then possible 3 months down the line, what could they expect? 10 of Wands. What? All right, let's get into it. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups with the Page of Wands. Okay. Currently going on, Three of Pentacles. Maybe someone is trying to weave back together themselves, their morals and values. I don't know if someone is back with their family. That could be a thing. But I have to be honest, I feel like someone is trying to find their definition of themselves again, okay? Again, I'm talking about morals and values and what I use to stand tall on or to pass down from generation to generation, because they're weaving this quilt together as a family, right? But I have to be honest, I feel like this person is it's more of a nostalgia of what was I raised with and how am I not aligned with that today versus, well, who do I find myself to be today? Again, switch the roles as you need to, whether this is you or your person, but that's what I feel is currently going on. You and or your person are now looking at the situation and say, okay, what's the core of me? What did you miss? I gotta be honest, I feel like the death rebirth energy may not be you, nor is the Nine of Cups energy. I feel like your person has been born anew in some aspects, and that has released them in a sense from a lot of false, because as you can see, like the Nine of Cups, like right here, what I see is like that this would be fool's gold. What I'm feeling is this is fool's gold. But yet these are like the truth, like finally the truth of God has given me clarity in mind, body, and spirit, and in heart, okay? We're talking about cups, so we're talking about emotion. So I truly believe that this person has had a rebirth in their heart space. You may have recently felt them in your heart space as well. That I feel like they've been released from some fool's gold where the grass isn't always greener. What to do now? Get out of your head about it. Whatever's going on with this person, whatever death and rebirth, whether they're a single person or they're not a single person, you have to get out of your head about it. Whatever it may be, maybe watching too many readings, maybe talking about it too much from too many different angles. And then the possible outcome with the Ten of Wands, I have to be honest, I'm not getting a very heavy burden. I'm getting a moving on, but that's the burden. is that you have to leave. You have to move on. You can't stay stagnant with this situation. Like the Five of Swords is someone who is all in their head, mentally, all in their head, just stuck, running through things. Ten of Wands is normally someone who is very burdensome, burdened by a lot of things going on. But yet in this Ten of Wands, this woman is moving on. And that's the burden. The burden is having to carry all, okay, thank you, Spirit. So don't carry all the baggage of this past situation and what went wrong. But I do feel like there's a moving on energy. So now let's get into some clarifiers and see what's really going on here. All right, one more. Divine Source, Holy Spirit, we thank you. We thank you for the divinely guided messages. We welcome in the angels and archangels, our ancestors and spirit guides. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. What is currently going on? What is this Three of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify that. The Hierophant. Like I said, someone is going in deeper. Like, what is the makeup of me? So connecting to your higher self. Like I said, you are your person. That's what's currently going on. Exactly. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So also getting in touch. Like I said, getting in touch. Those cups like I was talking about, that looks like singing bowls here. It's that singing bowl here as well. It's a connection with self, getting into connection with self. So if you feel, you may still feel your person. I've got to be honest. I think you still do feel your person. But if you're wondering what's currently going on, someone is looking at, behind the King of Cups is a Knight of Cups. So that's growth and maturity. You get what I'm saying? Someone is definitely growing. Someone is definitely becoming more mature and learning how to really take care of love. Maybe someone is used to being very Casanova, gifts and nice things, and maybe they like nice things, but now they're more looking at the wisdom. See, they're going from holding, I don't even know. Oh, that's their hat. Holding some flowers in their hat with that, sexy little Casanova, to let's sit on the beach and let me put my crystals around my neck and let's go play some chakra bowls and get some healing. So I feel like this person is really starting to look at, the higher perspective of themselves and what they need to do to get to that next level. Okay. And or you or your person. Thank you. So what did they miss? What is this Death and Rebirth and Nine of Cups, Spirit? Thank you. Right, Six of Wands. So again, I do feel like someone has recently, and then there's the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles is also hanging out in the back. Thank you, Spirit. They couldn't even, I was almost felt like I was trying to catch my breath from crying. So I don't know if someone has recently been crying, but I have the Five of Pentacles as well, which is 55 now on the board, by the way. But at the bottom of the deck, I have the Fool card, right, with the Six of Pentacles. So equal give and take. And then the Knight of Wands, new passionate situation. So I have to be honest. I do feel like a Death and Rebirth has recently charged someone to look at themselves from a higher perspective, but there's still that like I said, there's still some type of whoa, like I can't believe that this isn't going, or I can't believe this didn't happen, or trying to see things from a different or higher perspective, or maybe if I look at it from this angle or something like that. I feel like there's also a look up and see where you're at today kind of thing also. Because you're not in the Five of Pentacles, you're in the Six of Wands. You're not in the Death or Rebirth energy, you're in the Nine of Cups energy. So also look around at your situations as well, because you have also been birthed into a new energy along with your person. Thank you, Spirit. One more here on what did they miss, Spirit. One more. Oh, okay. Everything's just all over the place. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I just don't think that, and Six of Swords. So moving on to calmer water. So again, I do feel like there might have been, maybe there was an indecision, about what to do and how to move and things of that nature. But I truly do believe that someone is being released from the falsehoods and from certain things. I think there's still a toggling of back and forth. Again, I think that's still going on. But you and your person have been birthed into newness, and that may be why you're a little confused, because the energy maybe has shifted or changed. Maybe you don't feel your person. Maybe you don't feel like you've been rebirthed, but you have. You got to get out of that illusion space, okay? And what to do now? What is this Five of Swords, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. The Seven of Swords. Do you think someone is trying to trick you or Trying to sneak. The Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. So go into this Five of Swords, Spirit. Five of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And we got the Thief earlier. So maybe someone is trying to steal away. Wanting to steal away to offer you something. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work on something with you. They don't know how to keep this. They don't know how to get this off the ground. Wow, there goes the Tower. So, they're with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone's all in their head. And I got to be honest, I think they're all in their head with the fact that they stole away instead of giving you the Ace of Cups and really, I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like someone is all in their head because they stole away Seven of Swords instead of giving you the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new solid offer to a new beginning or to a strong roots. Like you see that there? Like that's a fresh plant that's ready to be, to go. And it's like, instead of doing that and working on the situation with you, they're now having a Tower that the Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles is now the Nine of Pentacles. And the Emperor, Page of Wands, the Emperor's trying to figure out how to start this beginning. And maybe there's some things they need to reveal. Ace of Swords is behind the Lover's card, so there's some things I feel like they need to reveal to you. So if you are cross-watching, you need to come out of your head and come out of whatever this Seven of Swords, whatever you did that kept you from giving the Ace of Swords and investing in your person. I feel like they're now, again, I just feel like this is a lot of death and rebirth, Tower energy. You need to get out of your head about whatever happened. You need to also give forgiveness for what you don't know, but you can feel, but you can't answer. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says something about something has happened, but you can't put a finger on it. It's like, I can't blame them for anything because I don't have any evidence of anything. And it's like, that's fine, but you need to release it, whatever's going on here. One more for Five of Swords, Spirit. One more for the Five of Swords. The Magician. Yeah, someone is trying. Like I said before, they're trying to figure out how to get this thing back on. The Two of Cups. They're trying to figure out how to get this thing back online after the deception and not giving and not investing. They had a Tower moment, and the Tower moment has now had them in this reflection. Okay, and then the Ten of Wands. Possible 3 months down the line. Why is the Ten of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Ten of Wands here? The Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity, which is always a good thing. What was that? That's the Chariot. Ten of Wands. Why is Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Spirit? Five of Wands. So will there be, okay, so someone might give some truth and clarity and may start some petty arguments. It's a possibility. What is that? Thank you, the Hermit. Yeah, and the Temperance at the bottom. One more card here. Wow. Yeah. The King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck again. We have the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Devil. So I have to be honest. Truth and clarity needs to come out. That may cause a petty argument or some type of back and forth in which you need to go into your higher self, the Hermit card, and connect to your higher self to make sure that you make the right decision. But I got to be honest, I feel like a lot of you are like, I will pack this shit up and go because I don't have time to keep going through this with you. But there's also the Devil here. So I'm getting, again, that energy of this person who likes to sabotage maybe their friends or your person. And they're going to have your person possibly in the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, juggling what to do and how to do it. And thank you, Spirit. Spirit said that also may be the reason why this is the possible outcome 3 months down the line, is that there's truth and clarity that's given, but it keeps you and your person possibly at a little argument, bickering back and forth, because there's someone that's giving them, this, I guess, suggestion to not, I don't know, I just feel like there's people interfering, trying to have them go one way or the other, and that's quite unfortunate. So let's get just a few cards to maybe clarify some other information here, and then we'll close out. Yeah, I think somebody, And it could, and again, I just feel like somebody is going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I feel like they're going to be back and forth because they're going to be asking other people's opinion. So if you are cross-watching, make sure that you stand true and firm to your own opinion of your person and not others. I have October. What else do you have to say, Spirit, to your person, to them about their person? Thank you. So bottom of the deck is listen to your gut. Like I said, some of you, even if this person comes back, you're going to be 10 of Wands, moving it on, keeping it pushing. We have C as in Charlie or F as in Frank. Your initials are theirs. We have February. We have August, so something may have already happened. We have November. We're currently in November. We have B as in baby or E as in Edward. We have October. We have no. And we have the heart chakra. So again, like I was saying before, I do think that someone's heart has been open to this situation. But in order for it to really take over to the next level, people have to get out of their head about it and have to stop allowing other people's definitions of them and of their union to keep them, stuck and stagnant. All right, so then we'll get you one card, an affirmation to help you with this process. One card, please, Spirit. One card for Cancer, Scorpio. Thank you. Wow. Exactly. Bottom of the deck is self-love. Right. 2121 when I said that, which is 33. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. You and your person, that is for both of you. But there's also companionship. Where you are a couple, you're still your own person, right? Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And someone just said, if it comes into fruition. So I hope that this has helped you, give you some insight and intuition to what to do in regards to your love life this week. So thank you all. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. I hope you have a beautifully blessed day. Namaste.